Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. And together we are Beauty and the Bee.
So today we're watching Peaky Blinders.
Today we're jumping back into Peaky Blinders for Season 3, Episode 2. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it. Ooh, that walk.
You can see it from a mile away.
Your brothers came to my house. Said the Peaky Blinders had business with me.
You're not afraid of me?
What is it you want from a simple working man?
Fear.
What?
He went for a piss on the train tracks that run behind the factory. Train came. They found his body insultly broken into bits.
I know what you do. Tell me what you want.
What's in bay for?
Completed Type 40s and Type 21s waiting for the paint shop.
So it's basics.
What is?
Give me the keys to basics.
It's just old stock in storage.
Fear trouble.
Give it to your charity. I'm only doing this for the safety of my family.
Me too.
Military.
Holy
Tank. Remember what's his face was talking about Tank?
yes.
He didn't sign up for this. Still lit.
Hilarious.
So will it be just boys in your charitable institution or girls as well?
Both. What are your people? You said they'd be here by 5.
They're a law unto themselves. You can never quite grasp who they are. Like gripping wet soap.
I've done my research.
Perhaps you know them as the Economic League. Only once did I get a letter from them headed the Vigilance Committee.
Nope. The name I've heard is Section D. That's what Special Branch calls them. Businessmen, MPs, army officers. Are your people coming or are they not coming?
Mr. Shelby, you will learn that these men are far too grand for the clock to govern them. You'll get used to meeting in the small hours of the morning. So when is your charitable institute opening?
When I fucking say.
Well, I'll stop by from time to time. Hear confession from the little creatures. You'll meet Mr. Patrick Jarvis, MP. He'll probably want to become a trustee. It's just his thing to drop by in the evenings after a few drinks. We'll make it a formal arrangement as part of the bigger deal.
I thought he meant by drop by to see the kiddies after a
That's
few
what I
drinks.
thought. I was like, bro.
Mr. Shelby, if I want to play the squire in your place of false charity, then I will. My lord, that 6 is it? Well, I wish you a good day.
The fuck you got?
He said if they weren't here by morning prayers, then the meeting has been cancelled. Perhaps Mr. Jarvis has been held up at the House of Commons. Or perhaps they've decided they don't care for doing business with gypsies in scrap metal yards, which would be a poor outcome for you.
You give him a message from me, priest.
This is someone you'll meet today at the Ritz.
I've meetings today.
You have one meeting. This one. In London.
Oh, you have to go to
So
London.
you'd best catch the milk train.
Cold.
My apologies, sir.
How many times I asked you to tell them about sending us the servant's crockery?
I have no control over the choice of service, sir. Luncheon at the Ritz with Duke Mikhail Mikhailovich.
Muita coisa nuda.
Cancelled.
What reason?
He says he's unwell, sir. However, in the absence of the Duke, the Prince and the Lady too have cancelled, sir. You do have one business appointment to discuss
Thomas
automobiles
Shelby.
with a Mr. Thomas Shelby, sir.
Watch.
You asked for a
You're not at
meeting
the
out
Ritz.
in the open. Fresh air and the fine aroma of shit. Off of Vibo. Shit.
Where is
Right.
Thomas?
He got called away.
He said he'd be here.
Yeah, he's busy.
I just told you he got called away.
There has been a peace between the Peaky Blinders and the Changrata family for 2 years now.
Do you want some tea or not?
You don't want fucking tea. We want an explanation.
Couldn't have been us. Where was at the wedding?
You bent it down to stop my son being at that same wedding.
It wasn't missed.
How's the tea off, is it?
It's cold.
You guys are
Please
fucking
tell
around.
Tommy that my son will walk with any woman in this city. Any woman he chooses. Even if that woman works for the Emperor Thomas Shelby.
It'd be hard for your son to walk anywhere with a bullet in each knee, wouldn't it?
Wow.
Holy Jesus.
You said too much, my friend. Sabine says suck and swallow, but no. Too much. I spit.
Isaiah, put 2 extra men on our pubs in Nechel's.
What are you talking about, Arthur? I'm not scared of fucking eye ties anymore.
Don't tell Tommy about the chair and clean this fucking shit up.
Arthur!
Doesn't mean you have to start up.
Exactly. Arthur's thinking clear now.
And clearly, he thought right away strategy. Put 2 men in our shops. Da-da-da.
You got a new wharf at Maida Vale now.
Got a new wharf everywhere now.
I sometimes see our trucks driving past.
Our trucks.
Our trucks. Now,
Shelby trucks. Well, this is a list of the bastards who ran away, and this
Wow.
is written from the point of view of the people's struggle.
Why do you want to know?
He was nice. Maybe I'd like to see him again. Would that be possible?
She knows exactly.
What business do you have with the Russians, Tommy?
Can I rip this page out?
No, you cannot rip that page out, property of the people. Tommy, when Arthur took the Russian away, he had his killing pistol under his jacket, and then Johnny lit a fire in the woods.
Not too
I want all
much,
the
Ada.
details because you're bored, Ada.
wow.
You used to chase rats with a revolver, Ada. I'll just have a job for you after all.
Oh.
Wow, she's missing like out.
Ooh. Barth. Shelby's vicious with the English language.
Polly's gonna
boy.
talk to John.
I don't want you to do anything about this.
About what?
Exactly.
Vincente to get her son. The one Lizzie was stepping out with.
Run the north, run the whole fucking country. What do we care about some fucking nature's grey night?
We don't need to be getting involved in all these little piss pots.
What does Arthur say?
That's why I'm here. And not him. But we don't want rebellions.
Exactly.
What is what's Tommy say?
Tommy's busy. He left me in charge. Compromise. I've asked Lizzie to do it for you. She's going
Wow.
to break up with him for good. Apologise for any inconvenience. Say it was all her fault. Then it'll all calm down and nobody will lose face.
Take his fucking face. How about that?
John, do nothing.
That was our first instruction. Before I say this, do nothing.
The Ritz.
I have a reservation for a private room in the name of Mr. Romanov.
You work for Mr. Romanov?
Can I ask why?
Already, Mr. Romanov has 4 outstanding bills with us. 1 for accommodation and 3 for dining. And 2 banquets, which we wrote off. May I ask your name, sir?
Shelby. Thomas Shelby, and in the future I'll be dining here quite a bit.
Here is a menu. I recommend the teal and the pork. Although your guest, I'm sure, will order the caviar.
Myself, my wife, and my niece travel by train, then coach, then on foot. I immediately kissed the steel deck. My lips froze to it. And then, of course, I thank God and your king for saving us. Though, since then, he has done nothing but humiliate me.
God or the king?
Sometimes both, Mr. Shelby.
Wow.
So, you met my niece already? Tatiana. Russian women, they know how to hold it. And most important, they know exactly when to let it go. Your cock, I mean. English women, they do not know so much. I heard you had your brother do it. So you trust your family, like me.
Let's talk about trust then, shall we? You are not a direct relation to the Romanovs. You are Georgian. And the palace where you live in Hampton Court is in fact a great and favoured house donated to you, rent-free by the British Crown. The maitre d' here tells me that you are in some debt.
Wow.
Both here and other places, I imagine. See, I've been given 10, but I've been promised 40. Already I've had to have a man killed. That sort of work does not come cheap.
Before we boarded the ship, my niece sewed 16 diamonds into her velvet dress. And also, she had 2 sapphires in her intimate places.
Now tell me, where do you keep these things? In a bank?
How could we plead poverty around London society if we used banks, Mr. Shelby?
Very well. I shall have my people check its veracity.
Before the revolution began, we were soft. Good day, Mr. Shelby.
This way, Mr. Chocolate.
Oh.
Shit.
Shit. This is son.
Just there, sir.
John.
First of all, you created a problem. You thought you eliminated the problem, but you actually made it grow.
By order of the Peaky
Oh my gosh.
John's Arthur now.
Gonna introduce me, Michael? This is Charlotte Murray.
I really enjoyed your wedding, Mr. Shelby.
Polly said that you should call her. There's been some trouble. What trouble?
Watch him, man.
The light shining down on him.
Yeah. The heir apparent.
All right, Finn. Thanks for coming. Fuck off.
Finn, you can stay. Sit down, John.
John, you cut Angel Changretta. Even though Arthur told you to apologize, Polly told you to compromise. So what do we do, John? Do we apologize or do we compromise?
Mr. Hot Shot. I make all the decisions. What's it gonna be?
A joke. Yeah, but he's your brother as well, Arthur. And I didn't want to start a war over something John said without meaning it. So should he apologize in Italian or in English?
Wow. Wow.
You said while this business was going on in London, you wanted peace at home.
And the only way to guarantee peace is by making the prospect of war seem hopeless. If you apologize once, you do it again and again and again. If you're soft on rebellion, it'll grow.
What is soft on rebellion?
You did the right thing, John. Now we go on the offensive. We take 2 of the Changretta pubs. We take them tonight. That's it.
And if we lift our heel off their necks now, they'll just come at us.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Remember, these are the bastards that wanted Danny Whizbang dead.
You're getting soft, brother. Soft and weak. Save the barber for Sundays, eh? Finn.
I didn't think Tommy was gonna go
Let's
this
get to
route.
Hockley and then home. It's been a long day. Don't use the fucking phones. All right? There's someone listening.
Looks get killed, boy.
Wow, he's a butler.
Великому князю Михаилу Михайловичу справиться о его здоровье и предложить новую дату для обеда. Довольно фривольная. Но я
He raised them for
слышала,
him.
что она вольного поведения ответит. И это мистеру Шелби. Сколько ты выпил?
Вино. Водку не пил.
В конце этого...
Like she's dying.
Возможно, тебе нужно будет убить мистера Шелби. Сможешь?
Конечно.
Wow.
Not hungry, Mrs. Shelby.
Hungry? Oh, no. Sorry, Mary.
You'll ruin your eyes.
It's before the computers.
Hello? Is it Dad?
So excited.
Yes? I keep having to change the catering. And my writing hand is almost falling off.
Now, what are you writing for? I bought you a typewriter.
I have the drawings of what they plan to do with the grounds of the house. There'll be an area for the children to play. Look.
Mm-hmm.
And the Birmingham Charity Commission have agreed to set aside those 3 rotten floorboards upstairs. You're not listening to me.
Yes, I am. I am.
Do you think I'm becoming obsessed?
Yes.
Should I ask you how your day was, like a good wife?
No.
I'm guessing that means your day was not as successful as mine.
Well, it depends on how you measure success. See, personally, I measure it in sapphires.
Oh.
Did he verify its veracity?
I don't think so. He didn't have time. Oh, maybe he did. He put it on a chain.
Yeah, you hear that thing jangling.
Yeah, because before it was just a...
Wow, that's a huge sapphire.
It's beautiful.
The Titanic. Titanic.
Wear it to the foundation, didn't
Oh my god. Bro. Just like his house, the thunder is being held at bay. That's who Arthur is now.
I need to.
No drugs, no drinking.
I need to go out.
Less violence.
I need to know.
But you only just got in.
Won't be long.
It's 10 o'clock.
Oh.
It's pouring with rain.
I'll go and...
Working in the dark is for the devil. We said. Start to do your work in the light. Your own light.
Need you to clear your men out of Nechel's tonight.
I thought you boys were a bit grand for this sort of thing these days. Good night, Arthur.
These are all cut from a different cloth.
go fuck yourself, Arthur. Yeah, fuck off.
Prenderà il treno da Napoli a Parigi e poi il traghetto a Londra.
Look at their kid.
This big man and his brother
Going
will make
into-
us a lot of money.
Or lose us a lot of money.
Now who cares? That's such beautiful beasts, eh?
What? Yeah, man. Bad head.
You got a house, John?
Full of kids.
Well, you got a maid to look after the kids.
Yeah, she listens.
Esme, I need you to leave now. Go out the back door and lock it after you. When I left the office, there's 2 truckfuls of coppers out there, John. This is very fucking unusual.
It's a cool moss.
From out of town, London, by the looks of their boots.
Since when are we scared of coppers, Tom?
By the looks of their boots.
Since things changed, John.
Scotland Yard! John! John, it's the yard, it's the yard. You're not fucking... She's fucking pregnant! Leave it alone! The fuck is happening, Tom? Let's go! I tell Polly it's Russian business, John. All right.
Peaky fucking Blinders, my arse.
Sit.
Thought he was talking to
you,
Tommy.
Mr. Shelby.
Yeah, he was.
What's your dog's name?
You visited your sister.
Hey, what's your name, boy?
Your sister is a potential security breach. Understand this. You have the local police in your pocket. We have Scotland Yard. They do what we tell them, just as surely as this dog.
Let him off the leash. I can charm dogs. Gypsy witchcraft.
Wow.
And those I can't charm, I can kill with my own hands.
Woo!
Let the dog off the leash. Give the order. You give in Gaelic. Like I'm told you do when someone displeases you or someone reports you. Mike! My new size.
It's true we do need you alive. But when you go home today, Mr. Shelby, be sure to check under your little boy's pillow. The tooth fairy has been.
Wow.
We can reach anyone.
Whoa. Crematorium.
Wow, Charles Shelby. Holy fuck, bro.
Yo, that's some big shot.
Stop saying everything's fine and start saying he's fine. He's fine right now, but holy shit. They now know where your open wound lays his head, bro.
You're not one of those impressionists, are you?
They're all terribly political, aren't they?
You're not?
Goodness, no.
Sounds about right.
Whoa!
Well, I thought I might wear this.
Suddenly I feel incompetent.
I want the portrait to hang in the office, so I want it to look formal.
It's not formal. It's beautiful. It's made in Paris.
It was stolen in Birmingham. My mother stole it from the house she was cleaning, 1901.
No. It's yours. It belongs on you.
Wow.
There'll be no charge.
Your normal rate. I insist.
There's a first.
So when should we start?
Never pays full
I've already
price.
started.
Oh my goodness.
This evening. Invite me to what?
No, Ada, this is a professional transaction.
Invite me to what?
Shelby Foundation dinner. Polly's going alone. You're invited.
Ada.
So what'd you put on the dress for? I thought they were starting the painting today. Oh, she's very
And the thing is, Me, I'm curious to see if the guy shows up and sees the sapphire around her neck.
A woman of substance and class.
Tommy. This is the leader of the Birmingham City Council.
Hey.
Tommy. Right, Danny. How's business?
All right, holding up. How are you?
You know each other?
Congratulations, Mrs. Shelby, on your wedding.
Thank you. Surprised you weren't invited.
Now, how would that look, eh? Oh, now the party's really started.
Who were they?
Wow.
They were recommended by the Lord Mayor.
Oh, on your best people of the city list, eh?
Do you know them?
I'll introduce you, Tommy.
That's all right, Danny. I'll introduce myself.
We appear to have taken you by surprise.
I have adjusted it. You should have stopped by Small Heath. I could have given you a more traditional welcome.
They want to know about ammunition. And chains for the wheels. And how will you get it all aboard the London train?
There won't be a strike that night across the city.
We'll have to stop the train twice. How?
2 drivers will join the strike at different points. I'm thinking ahead, thinking of every possibility, remembering everything that is happening.
The Russians want to inspect the vehicles. The
Oh,
Duke has sent his
shit.
niece. She's here.
No, Tatiana.
We'll take her to the factory and show her.
No. Union conveners are watching the factories.
He'll pick her up from this hotel at 10. Now look, priest with an empty glass. Let's get back to the party.
Good for
You know,
nothing,
gentlemen,
priest.
there is hell. And there is another place below hell. I will remember everything. I forget nothing.
I got you everything you want and you still keep pushing
This is
my button.
Duchess Tatiana.
She showed up.
Come on, Tommy, aren't you impressed to meet a real Duchess?
Well, I understand they charge a fee.
Mr.
Wow.
Shelby, you're very direct. She was asking about my sapphire. I
Oh.
it was Russian. My husband has business in Russia. Perhaps you know about it, Tatiana.
Well, tonight's not a night for business, eh?
Is that why you're in the concert hall for 10 minutes?
I think people are ready for dinner now, Grace.
You see, I'm in charge of compiling the list of guests, but it's my husband who seems to know all of them. I hear he's
Wow.
very connected. And where does a duchess hear that? In certain circles.
All right, enough. Ada.
Grace. Diana, you and I will speak later. I would like that.
They're putting each other in check.
Going to the factory tomorrow was a mistake.
Also, my uncle ordered me to seduce you to give us an advantage. But with a beautiful wife like that, it will be difficult, no?
Tomorrow was a mistake.
Have you not heard? We have no morals, we Russians.
And no fucking
And no options. Does your wife know that the sapphire she's wearing has been cursed by a gypsy?
What did you say?
Nothing on earth would make me wear it.
Cursed by a gypsy. Are you the gypsy that's cursed? Sapphire?
Grace, come here. Look, I can explain.
Ladies and gentlemen, the loyalty toast to His Majesty, the King.
You look beautiful. You need to take this off.
Why? Because you think you look better on her?
Grace, look at me. Fuck these people. Hey, fuck them. I need you to be all right. I need you, Grace. I need you.
You can tell he really means it. Take off that fucking
Damn you,
sapphire.
Tommy Shelby.
Damn you, Tommy Shelby is right.
Should I go inside?
The thing is, Tommy Shelby's strength and his weakness.
She caught it in the chest, babe. The guy knew who to aim for because of the fucking thing. Because of the sapphire. Oh my gosh, she was a marked woman. Oh. And watch Tatiana just smoking a fucking cigarette. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
I thought thought at least the thing under the pillow was gonna give you pause on not doing the banquet thing, you know, like your family's life's in danger, and then they just, like you said, the Italians, they didn't come yet.
They didn't even come, and they got somebody coming from London. Who knows if it's an assassin or some fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Oh
Like,
my goodness. Who was the guy with the gun?
I don't know. Remember the Italians?
It was the
Maybe
Italians.
it's exactly the sugar. That's the thing. We didn't say what the Italians. We didn't see the Italians' redemption yet, and it, literally the man balled out for Angel Chigretta as he fucking fired at you. And the thing is, I don't know if the Jewel Ruby. I mean, the thing is, yes, it was definitely cursed, the sapphire, but I don't know if it was he knew to target it because it was the Russians that gave it to him, not the Italians.
Right.
So they shouldn't know about him even having possession of it because Shelby was supposed to verify its veracity. Now he's got to verify if it's been cursed. Now he's going to check it for paranormal activity. Like, Jesus Christ. And the thing is, like, you see the contrast. Like, he comes in, like, because last season it wasn't as bad because he, like, the source of Tommy's strength and his source of his greatest strength and his greatest weakness is his family.
Mm-hmm.
He just extended his family. So in sense, yes, he has another level of strength. But the thing is, his son and his wife are not employees, bro.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So if anything, it's his greatest strength became an even greater weakness when he had those, like, and the thing is, you see it, like, he's yelling at Paulie, he's yelling at Arthur, John about whatever the fuck's going on with the Italians and him causing problems. And the thing is, even if he wasn't, I thought he was gonna yell at John, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So even if he was yelling at John, yelling at Paulie, whatever, he leaves that frustrated place. Finn drives him home. He walks into the house and Grace is overjoyed. She's so happy to see him. She runs up to him. She gives him a kiss. She, sit down. I want to tell you something. And he's like, yeah, because we just saw everything that he went through and everything that he's thinking about and everything he has to plan for tomorrow so he doesn't get fucked over again. And he's sitting there, yeah, you know, and yes, he loves being with her in those moments. But the thing is, for his business to run, he has to take time away from those moments to make sure everything is straight. You know what I'm saying? Because to keep his family safe, he has to make sure all the peripheral is correct. So when he's with his family, he's many times not present there because he's thinking about all the peripheral stuff that's going on. And now you've got a fucking RIP with your son's name card under his pillow in your home, and your wife's been shot in the middle of your house. Bruh. And this poly painting guy is giving me
Yeah, he's looking kind of creepy still.
I'm curious about what his intentions are. Because clearly he wanted to date Polly. She was talking about how he was throwing him eyes from the beginning. And it's only a painting. But the thing is, you can't, I really highly doubt, like just like with her son, Michael came back into the fold, and guess what? Michael's more of a Shelby than you'll, like, Michael hasn't been around you guys his whole life, but he's more of a fucking Shelby than you'll ever find amongst the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he got integrated and then now he's, babe, like last year she was bringing him sandwiches and taking him for lunch, and now the man's sitting there at his office with this whore running around that's supposed to be married, and he's sitting there in the light with his name on the door, chief accountant. Like, there's levels to this. So what is this guy's end game? Because the thing is, the Shelbys already have enough problems with doing the thing is, they're doing business with the Russians, and it feels so contentious. It feels like they're their opponent. Now, people who they actually had peace with, the Italians, are now their opponents. My goodness.
Mind blown.
Another incredible episode of Peaky Blinders, and if you blink, you might miss it. Thank y'all for joining us for the latest episode of Peaky Blinders.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like the video.
Let us know what you thought about the latest episode down in our comments, and be sure to go over to our Patreon to check out our full-length uncut reactions, or you can stop by simply to support our channel.
I'm Shruti.
And I'm Dre. For Beauty and the Bears, we're signing off until the next one.
Peace.